When people are comfortable seeing you doing your best, they might see it as being normal. That's why you can see sometimes people are actually talking and saying that you're not doing well when it's actually you that is making the best to actually make sure that everybody is succeeding or everybody is actually feeling seen or feeling important. But they are so used to you perform at a high level or doing most of the things that the moment that you just step back, and let people do their thing, that's when they see that like they that you're not performing well, but you're always performing well. You're always trying to bring people together, man. When you go to places where nobody is actually talking to each other and you're actually making sure that everybody is talking to each other, and now when everybody is good, they forget you. When you go to those restaurants or you go to those bars or clubs, I don't know, it's always nobody is dancing, nobody is like, everybody is like in their corner, and when you enter a place, things get better. So don't let people make you think that you're not important. And sometimes there are some people that they don't want to compete with you, but somehow it's just like the attention that you get when you go somewhere, that they think that you're trying to take their spot or you're trying to take their light when everybody has a light and everybody is like having fun, and enjoying, the moments that you see, like the party, the events, like everybody's having fun, right? But it's like it looks like everybody is looking at you, trying to look what you're about to do, trying to look at how you can make mistakes so that everybody can say, you see, this person is like that. But when we look closely, you are the person that is bringing everybody together. So don't let people think that you're not actually doing well. The reason why people actually feel comfortable saying that they no longer need you is because they are already good with what you have provided. So they think that now they can be doing their things on their own and they no longer need you. But you have to make sure that you serve yourself first, right? You have to make sure that you actually get things for you first, and then you make sure that other people are just having the things that they want. But it's your nature to try to be kind and try to make friends. But at the same time, you have to understand that when people are satisfied, they think that they no longer need you. So if people are going to act like they no longer need you, you have to make sure that you have something for yourself, at least that you can be enjoying, and not taking that personally if people no longer care about you. A lot of the things that you see today, you had a huge impact on the things that you see today, but nobody is seeing you because now everybody is out here doing the same thing. But when you were the first person to do those things, everybody was just like trying to look at you and saying how everything is wrong. I'm seeing like someone that is trying to do their best at something, and everybody, like, you're the person that is used as the criticism that everybody is criticizing. And then you see that the next week everybody is actually trying to be like you somehow. But the only thing I can say is that everybody is inspired, right? Everybody is inspired. I'm inspired by other people, but it's always good to be fair play with other people and say, yo, I'm inspired by you, and not be shy to actually say that someone is inspiring you. The only issue is when someone is inspired by you, but it's from a lens of like it's from a bad, they see they see it in a bad way, and they really try to compete with you to the level that they just take your shine. That's a lot of things that's something that we see today everywhere, where you're someone, you try to do the best that you can, everybody's criticizing you, saying that it's wrong, to the level that a lot of people are just stopping doing things because they think that they are no longer good. They try to do the best that they can, but everybody knows, like, when we look back, everybody knows that you had some impact in everything that we see. I'm learning from people. I'm not shy to say that I have learned from people to become the person that I am today. But it's my journey, so I decided to do things on my own, but I don't forget the people who have helped me. But when you see someone already satisfied and with everything that they want, they tend to forget other people. You have to stay strong because a lot of people actually need you. Again, like they come back to you because they need you, because there's some truth in the things that you say. It doesn't matter how many people tell you that what you do is not good, or people try to make you look like someone that is bad every time, to the level that even in places that like you wouldn't normally have haters, you see that some people have haters. You have haters there, right? But the thing is, it's just from a place of competition. Like you go to places with an intention that is like pure, or you want to help someone. It's like you don't even think about the intentions, because you know who you are. You are with yourself most of the time. So when you talk to people, it is seen as, when it's other people who are seeing you talking to someone, it is seen as bad, because a lot of people will start competing with you to say the same things that you're saying. So now you're out there like saying things from a place of like, a place of, you try to be someone that is like helping. So you give the advice that you have that can stay to the lives of people and the generations in the future with what you say, right? But in the moment, they just want to look at you and say that you're not the person that is supposed to say things. So now you see that other people are actually competing with you to give advice. But you just gave an advice, like you see someone younger than you see someone older than you, and you give advice because you actually want to help the person. You see, yo, that is something that can actually help you. Have you thought about that? And then, like, you see how the person is listening to you? They're listening to you, right? And they get the advice that you say, because everybody knows that what you say is from a place of truth, is from a place of love. But the more people stay around you, the more people can start feeling uncomfortable because of the truth that you say. It can be harsh, you know. But when you talk, you make sure to know to people that it's actually like from a place of love, and it's not from a place of like trying to be hard. But when you see other people, they really say it, whatever they think, and you don't know exactly if it is from a place of jealousy or envy, but they're going to be harsh. Why is it that when you show something to someone, a lot of people are going to say you exactly what they think, but it's never the positive things. It's most of the time is the bad things that they talk about, to the level that you're out there thinking that you're not good, you know. But you just have to look at those things and say to yourself, yeah, everybody is competing to get things, but the advice that you have is actually helping people. Don't let other people destroy your image or who you are as a person, because they would just want to give the best advice to someone. It's not a competition. It's a genuine interaction. It's not something that you try to actually like, oh, I'm going to say the best advice so I get that person. It's like, man, you're not impressed by things, and it can be something that is triggering to people, because you don't try to impress people, you just want to help people. You want to be someone that is actually bringing something new. Someone can be richer than you, poorer than you try to make a difference. I've been in situation where people had less money than me, and I gave them money, more than what they were asking for, and you can see the smile on the faces of people. And this is something that can be motivating you, to see that people are like, you change someone day in a good way. Even if someone is in poverty, you try to give a lot of, like, the double of what they're asking to make their day. And it's not from a place of like you want to do that so everybody around likes you. It's not like that. So I feel a little bit bad for the people who spend their entire life giving back to people, and they were seen as people that are bad. So those are the things that happen. But at some point, everybody, like, you can go and talk to people. It's like we can talk to 100 people right now about you. You go somewhere, you can talk to 100 people in a place where you have to meet people and just enjoy. You can talk to 100 people. I'm going to tell you that 90% of people are going to tell you that you're someone that is good, but you're not trying to look good. you're just like, it's your nature to just like enjoy, even though most of the people don't like you first when you go to places. And then there's maybe 10 people who don't like you because you're mean, because you didn't want to talk to someone that day, right? So the most of the time when someone says that you're mean, it's from a place of you are not necessarily behaving in the way that is pleasing. And everybody is mean in some way, but you don't even think about being good or being bad. You're just living your own life. So people are appreciating you when you're giving the most. And the moment that you're no longer performing, that's when people don't like you. It's like someone that is going somewhere and everybody is bonding because they are just like, there's an activity that everybody is out here doing. Maybe it's like I don't know, maybe it's dancing, for example. And if you don't dance, now everybody's going to look at you like someone that is not good or that is not meant to be in the place because everybody's trying to dance and you're not dancing. So people like you for the performance that you're actually giving and not you. It doesn't mean that you're not good to the environment that you go to because people just like you for the performance that you give. The moment that you stop performing, the moment that you actually start being yourself, you will see that most people don't like you. They love you as soon as they talk with you. They appreciate you. They have the best moment. And I'm sure that there are some people that you have never seen, that they have interacted with you, maybe online. They see you, they see that you're someone of value. Like, there's no other woman that is like you, there's not another man that is like you. And it's really hard for people to say how much they appreciate you because it will just show how important you are. So nobody wants to show to other people how important they are unless it is in moments where everybody is out there giving flowers to people. But don't try to get flowers, from people because you know the contribution that you're actually doing. I can see like back in the days I will be out there like asking for flowers from people, but it's no longer mean anything because if you're out there chasing for credits from people, you're just going to just wait and wait. The most important is to be the person that you are. You can have everything, you can lose everything, you know, that you can continue being the person. That's why I'm saying no matter, like, people are not going to hear you right now, but they're going to hear you 5 years later when they're actually going through the things that you're going through. So it's really hard because the message that you say, it's a message that is going to speak to the souls of people, but in the moment nobody can understand what you're saying. So now you have people who don't understand what you say in the first place, and then in the future they will understand you. But when nobody is understanding you, there are some people that understand you. Those are the real people that understand you because they might be going through the same thing, or maybe some understand you, but they want to make sure that nobody understands you. That's why people try to make you like someone that is crazy when you're not. You're like the most, like, when we put you in a room around people, people find out that you're actually someone that is bringing value. So the people who are that are calling other people crazy doesn't make sense because how can someone be crazy and everybody is trying to study the person or being inspired by the person, you know? And yeah, there's a lot of people that are going through things in life, and we should actually appreciate and support people. There's some people that really like go through some things, but there's no reason why people are going to make us look like people that are outcast in the world, people that are like so different that we are seen as weird. But then 5 years later, they just realize that everything that we were saying is actually accurate. You are not looking for fights in this world. We are not looking for trying to create drama. But you speaking your truth and just doing your own thing is making people who don't like you or who no longer like you try to make you look like someone that you're not. And it's really something that I just didn't know how to just handle the situation because I'm like, you're alone somewhere, and then you see that people are around. So you start speaking with the people, And then there's one person who's trying to make sure that you look like someone that is crazy, and then like nobody is actually cool with you after that. You have to stay calm when you see those situations, because you're not crazy. You're someone that is actually changing the lives of the people that you come across. You change their lives with whatever you said to them. Maybe you said something once, and that person for the rest of their lives, they are going to remember what you have said to them. But when you look at the entire interaction, it just ended like you're someone that is like not good, or you're someone that is crazy in the situation. You're not crazy. You're someone that brings value. Another reason why people no longer think that they no longer need you is because they have already every resources that they needed. So they think that like in the long run they can just do things on their own, and it's a normal thing. It's really normal for people to think that they no longer need, right? They no longer need you. So you shouldn't take that personally. You should be even inspired and say that you have contributed to the upliftment of people. You know, for many years, a lot of people were not even trying to improve themselves. They have come across whatever you say, and they just start working on whatever you say. But it will never be seen, or it will never be shown, because the numbers are just numbers, you know. And like you can have something with 100 views or something that have, but you don't know the people who are watching this, you know. And I've been saying this for years. You never know who is watching. And I see a lot of videos of people saying you never know what is who is watching. So yeah, man, the things that you say, the gimmicks that you say, people are like, we know it's you. Like we know, like some of the things I say, people know it's me, but it's not necessarily like shown, because I don't have to show to people. But when you no longer feel successful because you feel that everybody left you, that's when you might start looking back at things. So yeah, you know, I was like that, I did this to help this person and this person, but just don't look like you have to continue and move on to something new. There's a lot of competition. Like every day there's a new person that is trying to be the best. Every day there's a new person, but what you bring is really different. You know, it's really different, and a lot of people are actually inspired by you, you know. So you're not seeing how much you're bringing to the world, but you're bringing a lot to the world. It doesn't matter if you go somewhere and there's one or two people who are listening to you. Those two people are going to use what you say, and maybe they can help with what they have learned. They can teach that to one more person. So don't be someone that is looking at success to the level that you think that you're not successful. You have always been successful. I've made a video saying you made it, you know. And a lot of that, like a lot of people have been saying this, you know, I see how like people are just like, people sound like you. Like people just do the same thing as you, but you think that you're no longer successful because you're no longer having the numbers. But I'm telling you that the numbers are not the true numbers, you know. Maybe you have a video and it has 100 views, but it's not 100. It's more. I'm telling you, it's more. So don't look at the numbers. Don't look at all those things, because you are a person talking to another person, and people cannot take that away from you. You are someone that is actually bringing something to the entire world. It doesn't matter if you're out there showing yourself, right? Or faceless, you know, you do your best, and people are actually impacted from the highest levels. People are inspired by you. But it's only history that is going to show who impacted who. But I think it's really sad to not give flowers to people, because they contribute a lot, and nobody is actually seeing their value the moment that there's problems around the world, or the moment people are actually satisfied. It's time for you to continue. It's time for you to just say, like, you can actually continue doing this thing that is helping people. You shouldn't be out there looking at how someone is doing, how this new person is doing. It's like trying to compete with the new person, the younger person, or the more experienced person, you will always be in your own shadow if you're out there competing with people that are new or that are different. That's why I don't look at the numbers. When I see new content creators that have more numbers than me, I don't compete with people because I know that if we see each other in life, in real life, I can bring something of value to that person. I can help that person. If they are humble enough to listen to me, they would learn something, So I continue doing my things. You should continue doing whatever you want to do. But it's not the end of the world if people no longer want to, like, they no longer want you around the moment that they have what they want. And it is what it is. But continue helping people because a lot of people need you. A lot of people need you. They don't even know that it's from you. Most of the things, like the source is you, and they are not able to see that because everybody is looking at the next trend, trying to say the next thing. You are the person that actually started most of the things. So continue doing your own thing and don't look at what you see here, man. Everybody is supporting you. There's always going to have someone that is supporting you. So don't compete with the people that you see around, and know that God has your back. God will always protect you because you're serving. You made your choice. You have to choose between the demons or like the angels of this world. You have made your choice. And a lot of people are actually brave because they know what you have chosen. They know the decision that you have made, and you're in front of the world and you surrender to the Lord. You're not afraid. I choose Jesus. I'm out here saying this. I know that what can people try to make you lose if you're already losing most of the things, man? From the beginning, you were always the underdog. From the start, you were always the person that was not supposed to win. So you have to be firm and strong about what you believe in, but you don't have to impose your beliefs in people. People have to make their own decisions. But a lot of people are actually inspired by you, and they know that you're someone that is bringing the best out of people. So keep believing in you. Hallelujah.